Because of course, as promised, today we are going to rejoin little Adol on his very, very earlier journey, before we go back to the more model variety. And as promised, I did replay the part where I died stupidly and got all of the monsters locked again, and well, walked through the mountains a little bit more to get to this particular part where I think I'm going to get the next magic. So, and I didn't want to do that on my lonesome, because if I continue this, I'll be done with these particular mountains in like a relatively quick time. I meant the welfare checks as making sure. Oh yeah, that's something that I don't need any official party to do, because, well, I have a family. They get worried when they don't hear from me in a while. But the good thing is, I think my mother, pretty sure, yeah, and sometimes actually looks on into her emails and gets a notification that I'm streaming, because about she has a Twitch account and she has followed. So she sometimes, you know, makes sure like that I'm alive. Bit of a weird feeling, but I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, pretending to be something else while streaming anyway, so it's not really much of a problem from my point of view. Pretty malicious, but yeah, I actually took a little bit of time this fine morning to play around a little bit more with the Yeast 10 combat system and looked up a few things, like opinions from other people. It's quite... it's received quite negatively, let's just say, generally speaking. I think some people have taken it a bit too far in their complaints, but coming from Yeast 9, from Monster Nox, and you remember when I started playing the game, I was like, yeah, I'm more of a debate dude, because that kinda just was quite the valued option in Yeast 9. It does feel a bit strange still to me, a bit to get used to. And I also even now just sort of let me just went a bit ahead and fought the next boss fight for a little bit. And added that armor not breaking, it does kinda unnecessarily lengthen the process, doesn't it? Especially because the armor regenerates at the midpoint of health. That is not bad, mind you, in the way that I would say that it's a deal breaker for me, but I do feel quite the change in the air there. We'll see how well it sticks and how well it will compare once we are finally, you know, with the 7 and 8 and 9 of the series, which will, as I said, probably take us years. So there's that to consider. And just to be sure, let's reload Twitch once more to see that the web rate holds up. It's quite the different, well, quite the combination of different systems compared to previous titles. We also kind of have lost the whole rock, paper, scissors kind of combat system, where you had different damage types and different characters, and different enemies kind of needed different damage types to fight them efficiently. We kind of have lost that so far as I can see. Also a bit sacrificed towards the duo system. Honestly, I'm still not, I think I have not nearly played enough of it to make a final judgment if the system works for me, for the most part. As I said, you know, I did try the next boss a few times. I just went in, you know, fought him, beat him, reloaded the save game, did it a few more times to get a bit more of a better feeling for the system. And I do feel that the blocking in and of self, especially when you're in the middle of a move, is not that intuitive to me, but probably just a thing I need to get used to, amongst other things. So, I do find it interesting to see what other people think, of course, and as such, well, I mean, I've read through some of the, well, actually speaking of all of the negative reviews I could find on different websites, and of course including Steam itself, apart from one person going like, well, you know, the translation is kind of shitty. It's Nisa, it's of course gonna be shitty, what were you expecting? So long as Falcom not get around to finally doing their translations themselves in-house with actually good translators, you'll always get a somewhat mixed translation. If you look at it from the point the original text, that's just how it is. That's always been the case, so that's not really something I take as a complaint. You knew what you were getting into, fuck you. And then there are some people who are just like, well, I don't like it. That doesn't help, it doesn't tell me anything. There was one person who was like, this is an affront to Viking culture, and I was like, it's a Ys game. Well, the Ys games are not nearly as separated from our world as, for example, the Traders series is, with its own continent and very far removed from what we have. In the case of Ys, places like Europol and stuff, but where do you think those names come from? That's, yeah, it's a bit of a parody at the end of the day of our own world, so that's not really a complaint I'm going to be willing to engage with, to put it mildly. It's ridiculous, to put it mildly. And all of the other complaints were just about the, fundamentally the fact that you have to block a lot more, or that you are kind of forced into a blocking play style more than before. Because in Monstrum Rocks, you had, not only was evading of course a very valued step, but using stuff like evading in and then using Flash Guard to slow down time and then unleash a nice amount of skills on the enemy while regenerating SP very quickly was a legit good tactic. Works pretty fucking well. Even to the point of where even when I tried it on one of the higher difficulties just for fun, a little bit mind you, I never finished it on a higher difficulty, it actually worked pretty well. Yeah. Some people are just kinda, I mean, come on, the world of Ys, they are literally, they're not even hiding that they are kinda taking reference to, of places like Europol and shit. There's an Africa equivalent here. It's pretty obvious, right? They're not hiding that this is kind of, you know, just a bit of a... They basically took that as a bit of inspiration, added some magic to it, and went like, voila, we're done here. Let us add some of our own units for measurements, and bam, you've got the world of Ys. Easy enough. It's really not something I'm willing to engage with. I just find that sort of argumentation really stupid. The person should probably be burned at the stake for it. Or at the very least, we should probably snip their balls off. Because if that kind of person procreates, man, that would be a problem. Now, assuming it's a woman, that's going to be a bit more of an involved process, but still, you can't sterilize a woman as well, so you should probably go ahead and do just that. Oh well, enough ranting. We're of course here to play all keys again. And this is the chest I found. We shall most politely open it. Yeah, that's the Ultra Magic. That one is actually cool. As I said, they don't burn them, but at least, you know, give them the snips. Make sure they can't procreate any longer. It's doable. Both for men and women, mind you. Not a problem. Go ahead and do it. Because those people really shouldn't procreate. I'm pretty sure even the Nazis figured that out, that, you know, you can just snippity snip snip the undesirables. That is going to quite useful. If they could figure that out in the fucking 40s, I'm pretty sure we can do it today as well. And before I get myself into even more trouble with such blank statements. Ta-da! I can turn myself into a roux. Oh, that's for that. That's good. That's for my magic. Okay. The cool thing about this particular magic is, since the roux are kinda not demons, but are somewhat closer to them, if you turn yourself into a roux, ouch, you don't actually have to fight the demons. Of course, you have good reasons to fight the demons, as you kinda want to fight the demons. For XP and for, well, entries in this particular case. And as you can see, I not progressed from this particular part even one singular little bit, as there is now enemies here, and they hurt. Which now we little more clever. Means we have to kill them many times. I kinda figured it out. I think it's around 30 times you have to kill these bastards in order to get the entry. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking damage. And I do mean a lot of damage, Jesus Christ. I definitely should get better equipment. Because that hurts. I think at this high time we do have 16,000 in our bank account, so we should probably go back down and get ourselves some new equipment. At least the better weapons so we can kill them faster. The Talvor would be next on our agenda. Yeah, we need to be a bit careful here. Well, motherfucker, these things, I know how to put on fork and hurt. They really do. And now I need to remind myself that the only valuable combat system you have in here is actually, factually, to attack them diagonally. Literally, that's the only choice you have. If you don't do it, you're fucked. See herb. Good. Actually, I was missing one anyway. Oh yeah, right, I needed some healing. You do kind of have to check the walls, because sometimes they are somewhat hiding a bit of a, you know, secret passage here, there, and everywhere. Not all the times, and I don't fucking remember where the most of them were, of course. Just because I couldn't fucking ask. Chesto! Those are the stone shoes. Very important little item, as these allow us, of course, to traverse the steps. Oh, and there's nothing else here. Okay, we do need to kill a few more of the elk-looking things, which we will have to do very, 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 very carefully, as they do lots and lots and lots of very unfriendly damage. But well, that is what it is. Oh, excuse me. Let's heal a little bit more, and then here we go. From here we kind of have to go back, don't we? Yeah, because we have to be the boss here. Because of course this area also has a boss monster just waiting for us to fuck him over most, ouch, politely. These stairs are a real bitch when it comes to fighting these assholes. The smooths. But before we do that, we will definitely go back to the village and try to get some more equipment. At least the Talvor we can definitely afford, because I think the Talvor costs like 6,000, 7,000, somewhere around that, I wanna say. Maybe even get a new piece of armor or shield. After all, this will be the last time we will see old Christian actually using a shield like a, you know, classical knight, so to speak. Yeah, this is the boss door, isn't it? I can almost do it. Let's see, where was it? Was it an item? Yeah, see, that's the boss door. We could go in and try the boss now, but we're gonna make our lives a little bit easier by acquiring, of course, a bit more equipment. Always a good choice. Nice. Level up. That is always a good thing. As I said before, usually, and this is actually the interesting part in this particular game, when you die, it is absolutely your own fucking fault, because you've been overconfident, because you've been careless, because you have been stupid, for the most part, is the simple answer that you can come up with. And that is precisely how it is. There's no two ways about it. You can argue all you want, fundamentally speaking, and it will do you no good, as that is just your own fucking fault. I mean, to be fair, the bosses are kinda set up in a way that does, especially if you don't know their mechanics before you go in, can absolutely fuck you. For example, if for the first boss you don't know that you can't actually hit him physically and you're trying to, you know, bump into him, you're just going to fucking die for that. Obviously. That's a bit mean, but that's kind of the point, to be fair. However, for most of these simpler enemies, so long as you remember to run into them, you know, diagonally and not, you know, try to face them head on, then you will usually only die because you fucking made a stupid mistake. An avoidable stupid mistake for the most part. Now, the very first time you go into a new area, so long as you have not tried to overlevel too fucking harshly, they usually be somewhat challenging, as they should be. Means they will last quite a long while and be quite deadly in their counterattacks, which should surprise literally no one. But apart from that obvious thing, which just requires you to be a little bit more careful. You should really not die. You really don't have any good excuse for dying. To the normal mobs, that is. Not saying it's impossible, as I said, you know, it's easy enough to be stupid. In fact, there's actually nothing quite as easy as that particular. Nice. Wait. Where's my altar? Magic, return magic. That is kind of what I was looking for. Return to Lance village. Okay, let's see. Do we need? We still have apples, we have herbs, we have mala flowers, we have a little rhoda fruit. I could go out of a way to get a salsetta flower, but it's not really worth it at the moment, in my opinion. So the only thing we really need is equipment and a bit of sleep to restore our MP, basically. And that's really all we need. Now then, weapons-wise, let us... goddammit. It's really hard to get out of the habit of pressing the fucking confirm button to talk to people, but... obviously you don't need to. Now then, let me see, how pricey was the Talvar? This curved blade is an exceptionally fine cutting edge. Sounds good. Takes a pedigree of skill to use, sure. I mean, Adol is an expert swordsman, after all. I know. He's kinda, at the end of the day, self-taught, but he's pretty good at this. Ah, it's pretty cheap. Maybe we can get something else as well. How about a shield? We have the wooden, we have the small one. What does the large shield cost? 6,000 again. I'll fucking take it. Large shield. That's not the right button I wanted to press, but... someone remission and armor. So we have plate mail. What would plate mail cost me? 8,000. Oh, so fucking close. I'm missing 100 gold for that. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay, nothing important apart from you would like to get more iron ore. We'll get you more iron ore in time. Okay, equipment. I mean, we got at least 2 parts of the, well, the T3 set. That's good. I mean, I guess we could real quickly just farm $100 and buy that as well. I mean, we have everything else and we can make more money because we do have to go through the Ice Ridge again anyway to get back to the boss door. So we're gonna get some more money anyway. I don't really think there's anything more important to spend your money on than, well... those are not worth shit, are they? Then, such permanent enhancements as well. Weapons, armors, and shields. I kinda missed that whole shield thing, to be fair. But alas, it is what it is. some point after this particular journey, Adol has just decided that shields are for pussies and, you know, just using a one-handed sword without any sort of board would do well. I don't know how exactly he came up with that idea, but yeah, 8,000, that was easy. But so did you see how fast they go down now? Isn't that pleasant? I'm pretty sure if I were to get hit, I would not get nearly as much damage. And I will get even less damage once I buy that bloody fucking shield. That reminds me, now that we have the altar magic. There's something you can do for an achievement, if memory serves. I think I did it the first time I played this anyway, so there's really no reason for me to do it per se. I could show you how you get it, but it seems like a bit of a waste of time, honestly. What was it actually called? I could look it up. I want it, yes. I want it. Because basically you need to talk to one of the... I'll never make that mistake not. You basically need to find one of the green snake lager-like creatures in the depths of the mines, basically. It's cute. But it's at the lowest level of the mines, if memory serves, and I would, for some mystical reason, just, you know, kinda like to avoid having to run down there again. Here's a bit wasteful. Oh, see my daughter. I'm starting to say she's disappeared. I wonder where she could have gone. I mean, she's healthy now again, so maybe she's out playing. Maybe. Okay, we're fully healed. Oh, I'm just gonna say, you know, if you really want me to go down into mine and show you, I can, but it's not something I'm going to go out of my way to do. Seems quite a bit more wasteful than it needs to be. Over here, of course. And then we have to walk all throughout the fucking ridge again to get to the boss door again. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but hey, at least we're fully stocked with everything. Good feeling, isn't it? And fully equipped with T3 set. Okay, let's save the game. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee and take a bit of smoke, and then we'll go up to the next boss. Look, even the guide here tells about the Where's Aldo thing. It's one of the green creatures, as I said. You basically can talk to the demons if you are turning yourself into a room, at the cost of continuously burning mana, of course. Oh right, actually, I think I actually zoomed down in this little guide. The anti-illusion mirror. I'd actually forgotten about that thing. Yeah, it's something we need to pick up. Now that we can traverse the ridge a bit more easier with our nice little stone shoes. Let's see, can I do this with one hand? Probably not a good idea, but we'll try. Get wrecked. I knew there would be one of you, or even two of you, or even three of you. Ooh. I see all of you. God fucking damn it. Diamond. Come on, demon. Very stupid of you. There it is. Anti-illusion mirror. See, it's a good thing about having a guide. You don't need to remember every little bit. You can just use the rather helpful mirror. Knowledge somebody else has already compiled for you. We don't have nearly enough reasoning to fight you, I would like to point out. Chill for a moment. Now we just need to return to the boss door. Just one go there again. Through the cave system. Where was the cave system? Somewhere along this line, wasn't it? Oops. Need to ignore some of the demons. We don't need to fight all of them. We do have better things to do. Wait a second, it just leads there again. Where the fuck was the cave again? Because this is where you find the blizzard bloom. Cave! Where are you, cave? I remember you being somewhere here, I just don't fucking remember where. That is seriously not a good sign, to be fair. There's a cave entrance, but that's not... Is that the right one or is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one because this is the one that leads to... Which part? Ah. Get out of my way, bitch. Yeah, this is Demon Land. I do remember there was a slope here somewhere that we could climb now. Demon. Get fucked. At least it's not doing nearly as much damage any longer, which is rather fortuitous, I must say. I'm kind of confused. That is where the spirit cave is, that is where the... We need to go through the other cave as well? My confusion's great. You really should finish an area in one sitting, otherwise you might end up like me, get confused. Being confused is not good. Oh, another goddess statue. Let's talk to the goddess statue. Settle on full scroll of guidance, words begin to appear on the blank faded parchment. Great warrior, I have done well in reaching the ice ridge of Noltia. I did, didn't I? Must find the true door, which will allow you to get through Noltia's ice-covered outer wall. The one that you see is my illusion, spawned by a magical barrier. Can somehow reflect the truth, the real door shall appear before you, which is why you need the anti-illusion mirror. Please, warrior, do what you must to reach Solomon's Shrine. Kinda working on it, kinda working on it. Ugh. Ugh. I'm still eating far too much damage from these assholes. Let's wait here a second to heal it once again. Don't wanna get overconfident and then die. I knew you would be hiding there. Oh, is there a shortcut here somewhere? Actually, just the guy tell me if there's a shortcut here. Now we need to blast ice again. Am I equipped with magic? I am. Fire magic. Boom. Boom. Do not resist me, ice. My life expectancy are rather short. Hey, you're saying this thing is in the way? No. Okay, fair enough. Finally free. Get faked, get faked. Here and there's the boss door. Okay, are we relatively healed? We are relatively healed. So I think this one is also one that is going to be a royal pain in the ass, if memory serves. Yeah, thinking so. Zwing ist verdammt, ist bei Intense Coach. Well, that's not good. To the door, even though he could see it with his own eyes, it cast no reflection. Suddenly, the gave off dazzling light. I should have remembered that. I really don't want to get hit by this fucking landing. Jesus. I forgot just how brutal that is. Short answer. Pretty brutal. God damn it, I need to go through this. Yeah, we should make a save after we have done this, because otherwise we kinda have to redo this again. I'd rather not. But yeah, don't get smooshed. Actually, can I use the... Oh, yeah, right. I'm not allowed to do this in fucking combat. Did I actually get him with 6 HP left? Well, good fucking me. On there, something here, a secret or something. Could have sworn. Now what they say about could have sworn and shit. No, even the fucking guide says there's one. See? That's a detail you don't forget. What do you say? Oh, the left foot. Ah, see. Told you I was right. It's the kind of stuff that's hard to forget. So now, if we go through here, I'll end up in the next area. Means more dangerous enemies. Once more. Nothing down there, or another one? Yeah. The mode of burnt bless. Fuck's sake. From ice to lava. Because, of course. I felt as if someone were watching him. And as quickly as it came, the sensation was gone. So I listened closely. He could hear faint sounds of footsteps in the distance. Blop. What's that? Let's begin again. So we have found the Roo's nest. Which is great and all, but can't really do much here. Unless, of course, you turn yourself into a Roo, at which point you can talk to the little creatures. Driven out of homes by warmongering demons and forced right here. This is a peace-loving clan. Peace, love, sleep, food, and information. I was about to say the next one is probably going to be procreation, but information is kind of neat as well, I suppose. Several days ago, I saw a human boy being led to the poison-filled passage by demons. Oh, he's okay. Well, if he's led to a poison-filled, probably not. As I've seen you around before. Your name's Ado? Not here, it isn't. Here your name is Adovru. It's the law. Well, who am I to argue with the law, I guess? We're not thinking that we're demons, but we're so not. Maybe our changes are sort of as sacred animals. Now people just see fur and think demon. Fucking stupid humans, I know. Very stylish gauntlets, are they not? I made them myself. They help me remain calm. Calmness is the most gentlemanly quality, don't you think? Demons and humans alike consider me a gentleman worthy of their greatest aspirations. Yes, I'm sure do you. Why not, I guess? Hey, can I let you in on a little secret? My brother, Rook, is a real loudmouth. Every time a demon starts chasing him, he's all like... Die! A fair reaction to being chased by a demon, to be fair. Do you wish to rest? But at the moment, but thank you anyway for a nice offer. So that's a root tree. Do they actually get entrances into the news? I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? Yeah, they do. Okay, let's see. Is there this here? Yes, there is. Ruki, yes. Ruru, yes. Rus, yes. Ruru, yes. Charlie Room, yes. Ruzy, Rurus, yes. I think we got them all. Okay. And then let's pick up the fucking leaf, and we can't pick up another fruit, can we? Because we're already full on fruits. But we can consume a fruit and pick up a new fruit. Seems kinda pointless to do so, but you know, if there's an item to collect, I wish to collect it. If you have limited inventory space, well, that's just how it goes. Okay, let's talk to the goddess statue as well. Also, the scroll of guidance, words begin to appear on the blank faded parchment. Gregoria, I have done well in reaching the region of Burned Bless. The area of lava was created by the priests to shield against the demon's onslaught. No easy task to create such a drastic yet stable shift in the environment, but it was necessary to ensure our security. The way to reach Solomon's Shrine is by traversing the path through the lava itself. I found some nearby who could be of help to you, sure not to judge solely on appearances. And it's also likely that you may find one of the priest magics here, as well as other magical items. Please, warrior, do what you must to reach Solomon's Shrine. So what you're telling me there, lady, is that this is indeed a dungeon. It's like, wow. Ay, ay, ay. Right, the next item would be another, I don't know. Don't really remember how to... This area is, as I always like to say, a bit churlish. There are many great places for enemies to hide and ambush you from, which is not really fun, let's just say. And of course, they also are new, improved, and strong. Hit the right way. Before I confuse myself, let's see here. Does the guy tell me that? Yes, it does. Wouldn't you just have drawn a map at this point, instead of using that much text? Okay. Like, you could have just drawn a map at this point, honestly. Would have probably served you some trouble. But alas, you've decided not to. I mean, for the most part, I don't blame Empo for wanting to be, you know, all vocal about shit, but especially in an area that can be as fucking confusing as, you know, this area, I'd really rather prefer it if you just give me a fucking map. Same actually with Darm Tower and its puzzles. If you would just, especially with stuff like the mirrors, if you just give me a fucking map to work off with, I'd be just fucking happy with that. I'd be happy, indeed. Because the days where I sit down and make one myself are, I have this thing feeling long since gone. Okay, now we're in here. What's next? Actually, the Column of Lava is next, isn't it? Demons! Actual demons, not just presumed demons like the Ruse, but actual fucking demons that need to be slain most brutally. Got sword and shield. Somewhat confused. Is this not the area with that? No, it's not, because that's the way we came from. That means we only really have that way forward. I do have a somewhat memory of this place. Some degree. I do have an idea. For example, if I read a name like Colony of Lava, I'm like, yeah, I have a distinct feeling, I have an idea where I need to go. But it works in practicality, however. Well, we'll find out one way or another, let's just say. Also, by the time you come in here, you should really have your tower at the very least, otherwise you're going to have a very unfriendly time, to put it mildly. Because as you can see, even with the Talva, these motherfuckers still live for long, man. Actually, I think these are the creatures I used to train the little one. Because as I said, you can train the NPCs up, and you do get an achievement for it, and when we pick it up, I will tell you about it, but I'm not gonna do it again. I already did my due diligence. I got that. You have to buy the games yourself, play them, and get your own achievements. Which is my nice way of saying fuck you. I'm really not wasting that much time, because that takes time and patience, because that motherfucker dies so fucking easily. Jesus fucking Christ. But I at least mentioned it to you, like the Where's Aldo kind of thing. Because I'm pretty sure that is the name of the achievement. It's rather obvious. hint about what it is about, isn't it? Oh, there's secret door here somewhere as well. No, it seems I don't fucking remember the dead one, right? Isn't it just where we came from? Yeah, so just fucking... No, I had the right idea there. Think. See, always fighting there, Gunali. Otherwise, get bent. We're almost there. We're gonna have to sit down and rest for a moment. Q enemy. But healing really is not the fastest, but it does help. And I agree with that. Actually, wait a minute. Ah, yeah, now I fucking get it, of course. Yeah, it was true. To be fair. Also, that reminds me, the rune nest actually counts as a another travel location for your return magic. Just, yeah. As any place you can rest at, kinda does. But it's rather important to know. And really that many locations you can travel to. Okay, let's get a bit of health back, because, well, there's another one of these cons, and they're kinda dangerous. There we have little places to maneuver to. You usually want to be a good bit more careful. Yeah, colony of lava, look, the name changed. Let's check your corners. I don't think there's any reason for us to do so, because this is directly the entrance to the place. Look, it's a town. Why would you build a town in fucking lava places is beyond me. It's basically like, you know, trying to build a town inside an active volcano. Even if it doesn't erupt, it's going to be uncomfortably warm, isn't it? Oh well. Some people are just crazy like that. Now then, time to meet more people. And see, anytime needed. Got a statue at the entrance to the ice ridge. I'm being watched. Oh, there are Roos hiding around there? Oh, that explains it. Yes, I am being watched. You are. There is surrounded with demons too. Such we must almost never see the Roos anymore. The divine messengers, if you will. Such good little things. Girls or no. I wonder where they all went. Are hiding. It just means you're closer to fertile territory. A little bit. Listen, strategy. There's no fucking fertile territory here. There's rock and fucking lava. I have no idea how these people even grow anything here. Surprising. So I don't think there's much in the way of any sort of fucking stuff that you could... People are stupid, that's all I'm saying about it. I'm not here right now. Leave a message and I'll get back to you. Well, thanks for answering it. I'm sorry. Can't talk to you right now. Please forgive me. Okay, fair enough. And even if, you know... Even if we assume food is not a problem, let's just put that aside. Would you really want to live here? Yeah, go ahead and call me outside one more time, bitch. Right here. Yes. It's his most striking feature. Do you know how fucking hot lava is? To stay, you know, liquid. Like this, you know, bubbling and shit. Can you imagine standing next to that whole day on guard duty? You'd fucking die of heat stroke. A red hat. I'm Rupert the Bridge Guard, and you are. I'm Adol. The greatest adventure ever. Indeed, perfect. Yeah, I mean, defensive-wise, that's pretty fucking nice. That bridge is also still made of wood. Wouldn't that wood just start burning at some point? Just because it is over the lava? It is kind of hot. See, so you are. Sorry, but the bridge's winch was broken by some demons. It won't go down. For the time being, there's no way to repair either. You won't be able to get across. I mean, technically speaking, you could probably make a pretty awesome smelter here or something. Because you already have a heat source. A great one. Staring? I wasn't staring. You were, you bitch. I know Adol is maxi, but stop it. And because you it should just explode. But yeah. You the one. Yeah, the one and only. Sure. I'm God. For Adol. For my friends. You. That's so that. Is that natural or is that the blood of your enemies? fair question. The natural hair color? Seriously? Actually, come to think of it, didn't somebody say something about red hair just recently? It was Ruba. Something about Tav. Oh, I just can't remember. Old age is a bitch, isn't it, lady? Old age is a bitch. Have we talked to everyone yet? We'll find out easily enough by comparing our notes. We're still missing some people. These are all from the village before, of course. Let's see, we should have met, I don't know if you've ever seen the video of biological manure being heated into an active volcano. Decent view of what would happen. I can imagine what would happen if you take any sort of not completely heat resistant material and heat it into fucking active lava. It probably would catch fire before it even hits the lava, wouldn't it? And as long as it's not really heat resistant, at which point it might hit the lava and then what? It's still going to get fucking dissolved, wouldn't it? In most cases. Let's see here. Noid we have, Flown we have, Nash we have, Isht we have, Meriel we have, Ruba we have, Kasim we have, El Favre we got, and Dadier we have as well. Good. Nope, that explodes because the roll speed would be faster than the point at which it has combusts. Boom, instead of boom. Fair enough. Nonetheless, destruction it shall be. I don't think there's much of an option there. Oh, red hair. Get out. Scam. Not very nice of you. Okay, so that's Rafa. Were you Rafa? I forgot to read your name. Yes, you were. Fuck you. Unfriendly person, I will remember you. Not in a good way. Little records. Empty house. Fair enough. Empty is good. Oh my, what that here? Kitty, what do you think you're doing, barging into someone's home like this? How else am I supposed to talk to the people? Yes, Kitty. Good Kitty. It's the last house, I think, and then we should have them all. I'm just trying to make this a bit faster by keeping an eye on the name list here. I really wish I would have just written a fucking normal list out of that. Let me go check because it's dangerous. I wanna go find Tav and play with him. And Baruba won't tell me where he is, which is really annoying. It's so weird sometimes. They are. You're the one. They look the part alright. Red-headed and all of that. Alright, now we need to do the thing. Because I see something seems to be going on here. Nobody talks to us because we are red hat. Now, how do we change that? Oh, well, you know, we just go to the corner and go like... Bam. Hello, I suppose the demons made a slave of you too. Want to check on me, I suppose. I promise I haven't let Otto cross. Tell the man in the black cloak that I'm doing what he said, so he'd better give me my son back. He's just going to keep coming back though. You know that, right? He'll be much harder to turn away too, each time he does. So whatever you're doing, do it fast. Hey, I've got some information. I told the bridge guard he knew about his son being kidnapped by the man in black. So the rule was, yes. I see. You know everything then. It all started 2 days ago. And can we keep this short? He's like, no, I'm gonna tell you my full life story. It all started 2 days ago, but really it all started while I was still in my mother's womb. Let me start from there. Long story. Dwarf, no! They kidnapped little dwarf. That haired swordman by the name of Otto will be coming through here soon. Do not let him cross the bridge. And just do as you're told and your son will be returned unharmed. I doubt the demons would return your son unharmed. So that was taken, and those were the instructions for ensuring his safe return. You must have noticed how the villagers have been regarding you, no? It's because they all know what happened. You no grudge, but I'll do what I must to ensure Taff's safety. I shall offer to rescue Taff. I promise to rescue the bridge guard's son. You must be joking. You're up against demons here. And again, you're the one they're trying to stop, so clearly you are a threat to them. I guess maybe. You're not joking. Okay, if that's the way you wish it to be, who am I to object? I'll leave Taff's rescue in your hands. Good. It would help you, but if they think we're acting against them, they'll hurt Taff, and possibly the village. Yeah, take these in my place. They shall prove quite useful. I don't know if that they never really changed that little jingle. It's just... it's classy at this point. I call it whisper earrings, and have been passed down in my family for generations. When you're wearing them, you'll be able to hear even the faintest of sounds. Ooh. The son must be in prison somewhere around here. Listen through those and you might be able to hear him. Oh, we've got some more information. Good.